Good morning, my beautiful people. It is Saturday. It is pouring outside. So I very rarely have a day when I have nothing planned. And today I have nothing planned. And when I saw the weather forecast, usually when I have nothing planned, I'll just go out on a hike on my own. But I saw that it was going to be raining, and I thought, I'm going to make today, this Saturday, a retreat day for myself. We often think that we have to pay a lot of money and go to, like, Sonoma for, a fancy retreat. You don't have to do all that. You can do a retreat all on your own. And so this video is going to teach you how to do that. So hold on tight. Dave wants to get a cup of coffee, so I'm going to pause. All right. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to set an intention for the day. And that's one of the beautiful things about having a personal retreat, is that when you go on a retreat with other folks, those are great retreats, but somebody else is setting the intention for you. For a personal retreat, you set it for yourself, and you can do that through prayer or meditation. You can do a 3-minute sort of meditation. You can do the Julian Jenkins method of, thinking of, what Spirit wants you to do in a quick 3-minute thing. I'm actually going to, sneeze. I'm not. Yes, I am. I'm not. I'm going to set the intention loosely of stillness. That is my intention for today, is to think about stillness. And I'm not so good at being still. But I'm also going to, I can find my runes. I'm going to ask Spirit for something to sort of think about while I'm being still. So, let's get all the rocks out. I have a new addition to my bag. This is purple glitter that I got at the paint thing that I went to. The person who hosted the party is a witch, and she made little intention jars, and purple means passion. I'm a passionate girl, so it seems fitting. But like I said, I'm going to have to get another bag to carry all my additional rocks in. There's always one that's sneaking around in here. But didn't find an M&M today, so that's good. Alright. So picking one intention for today, what I should focus on. I'm thinking about stillness and how I can be more still in my life. Okay, we have Uraz, which is Wild Bull, which is your wild nature, and that's a very appropriate stone for a day that's focusing on stillness, right? So Uraz is Fehu, which is the in the Elder Futhark, right? Fu, the F is Fehu, and the U is Uraz. So Fehu is domesticated cattle. So, it's about abundance and things like that, and you have to have some kind of wealth to have domesticated cattle that is trained. Uraz is a positive stone, but it's the wild bull nature. So it's that bull before it's domesticated. So in order to make a bull still, you have to train it, right? So let's just look through. I don't know why I can't find anything today. There it is. So let's just look through and see what Uraz has to say. Strength, tenacity, courage, freedom, untamed potential, wild bulls, masculine warrior, life force, vigor, free will, healing and strength, independence, our most wild nature, don't be wildly led by emotion, use instincts correctly, a phase of life has come to an end, forces a new beginning, change and positive growth, learn to live in your new reality, overcome your wild nature before it overcomes you, you will overcome any obstacle. So in a day that is sort of focused on how can I learn to cultivate a spirit of stillness, that makes great sense that what I really need to do is learn to tame the wild bull inside. And I wouldn't say that I'm a raging bull inside, because I'm not. I just have a hard time sitting still and being still. So today's today's work will be all on that. So when I journal, it'll be about how I can cultivate a sense of stillness. And so after you have your intention sort of set in mind, then you want to create your sacred space for the day. So that can look a lot different for everybody. You can do an altar, you can, set a specific room up, you can decide to go outside, whatever it is you're going to do. It's raining, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be working here in my kitchen. I'll start with prayer because I am a Christian Druid, so I will start with the Druid prayer and then also some Christian prayers. I will light incense and candles. I will have a simmer pot going for the day, and so that I create this space, right? Like, and you want to really you want to pull in all of your senses, right? So your sense of smell, through incense, your sense of hearing. So I'll play music. It'll, probably be, Celtic instrumental music. Sight, I'll have my candles lit. I will not have the computer. The computer will be on because that's how I listen to my music, but I will have it, the lid almost all the way down so I don't look at it. I looked at all my fun videos before I came on now so that I won't be distracted by YouTube. So you sort of want to engage all of your senses so that you can do this work. And then you want to plan your activities for the day, and you're thinking, well, what am I going to do? Well, I have some readings that I've set aside, not quite knowing what my intention is, but I have some readings now that are coming into mind that I want to do. One of them came from the box that Bella, Nisi, and I opened yesterday, the Druid book. It's an excellent book. I started reading it last night, so I will be reading that. So, and thinking about that, I'll meditate and pray. And then I'll plan out my meals so that they are, sort of in line with that idea of health and wellness. I have spinach and things like that here to make. And then because you do need some kind of activity, even though my theme is stillness, you do want things that sort of resonate with you. And so today I'm going to make soap. Dave likes the soap that I make. I make a soap for auto mechanics, which is what he does, and so I'm going to make soap for him and soap for myself. I like lavender and rose, so I'm going to make soap today. And there's stillness in that process too, and really cultivating. So that's sort of my arts and craft activity. And then I'll journal, right? So I will journal and think about, stillness and how I can incorporate more stillness into my life. We'll see how it all goes. And then at the end, whenever you're done, whenever you decide that your retreat day is over, you want to do a reflection. How did it go? How did it, maybe journal that out or think about it or whatever. What went well? Did the soap making go well? Did the incense that you picked go well? Did, whatever. And you want to definitely close out the day, right? To say, like, I am leaving this space and I'm going back into my normal life. Assuming your life is normal, and then you want to close the space so that retreat is meaningful to you. Now you can do this with a buddy. You can do this with a small group of people. Today I'm going to do it by myself, but personal retreats are so meaningful and they're so useful, and they bring me a lot of comfort, and they help me to stay centered, which is my goal. In order to share light and love, you have to be grounded. And so these kind of events help me to stay grounded. And I hope these tips help you. So I am wishing you all the best in light and love. And I hope that you give yourself the opportunity to have a personal retreat and post anything that you do in the comments below. Be well. Bye-bye.